Hey, Greg Hasimus here, just checking in with a quick market update for New Jersey real estate. Now, it has been a wild ride in the last few years, and especially this year in particular, it's been a little interesting. It started off where the Fed's been raising the rate, and we've had a lot of predictions at the beginning of the year that we're going to see a market correction or potentially a crash. And I wanted to kind of give you where we're at. So here is my crystal ball. We're going to take a look and turns out it was a balloon, but who knew? Anyway, you shouldn't trust that stuff. Let's go to actual facts. What we have done in the Ryan Dougherty team in the last basically month and a half. Now, these are just some of the properties that we've listed. 19 Squirrel Run went on the market for $999. It was on the market 13 days, in contract over asking. 15 Linfield Drive, $749. 10 days on market, in contract over asking. 30 Friar Drive, $699, 7 days on market, in contract over asking. 128 Mountain Way, $599, in contract. Actually, this one closed, so we can actually tell you the details on this. It closed at $702. On the market, $599, closed at $702. We had 14 offers on that one. 8 days on the market. We probably had close to 200 people in that open house that weekend. There was at least 70 people that were registered, and those are groups, so it's been interesting. It shows what's going on in the market, right? And I kind of feel bad for some of these buyers. I mean, 14 offers on one thing, and these are not like low ball, hey, I'll give you, $100,000 kind of offer. These are serious, well-qualified buyers that have been beat out on multiple properties. One disclaimer, just because it's been on the market on 8 days doesn't mean that you can just open the doors, put something on the market, and it's going to sell. Yeah, it probably will, but there's a system behind this that we've been using as well. So before things go on the market, we have to really control how this property is going to be perceived. Because remember, if you're paying over asking, particularly you're paying 17% over asking, over $100,000 over asking, chances are you're not just crunching the numbers on that. That is an emotional decision that says, I love this house. I want to live here forever. That's mine. I'm going to get it. Now, what we have to do is kind of create an environment to let people feel that in a house. That means sometimes it's 128 Mountain Way, for example, was staged. It was stripped down, staged so people can envision themselves in it. 30 Friar, we had a full cleaning on it, also pulled out all of a lot of the day-to-day kind of elements to it and kind of stripped it down and staged it. They had mulch brought in. They brought in some flowers for the front to make sure it's prepped, and we have a lot of color to it. It's not something, there's a lot more details that kind of go into it. And also, every time we list one of these, we're collecting and cultivating this list of buyers. So when we get the next one, we dial up all of these people. We make sure that they show up during that time. It's not that easy to kind of just, put this thing on the market and it magically goes in a weekend. You really have to cultivate those buyers to make sure that they're there, they're ready, they understand it, and they're ready to pull the trigger on it. Now, I know what this means. If you're in a house, it could be a great time to sell. And I know the one question we get the most is, Greg, that's fantastic. You can get us so much money for this. What am I going to do, though? Where do I go? Well, we do have a full team. Compass is a fantastic company, and they really focus on hiring the right talent. And we have a network of agents all across the country. We're one of the largest at the moment. And we can put you in touch with somebody if you're looking to move outside, or you know what, sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it makes sense to stay where you're at, and that's okay too. But if you want to have that conversation, want some guidance on what yours might be worth, what you might be able to get something else for, what you're kind of looking at, now would be a great time. And particularly if you're looking to cash out or you're looking to move into a different market that might be a little less competitive, now also might be a great time. But anyway, we'd love to have that conversation with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Look forward to talking to you soon.